some kind of technicality that's not even in your hands, I don't think, John. Welcome out here, guys. Heat race action underway here. True Race Championship Racing Series brought to you by RockAuto.com. This week we are at Volusia here in the Super Late models. Already under yellow, but not for long as the hammer drops here. Monkey Designs is our house we living in here. Kevin Prettyman and I in the booth with you this evening, bringing these Super Lates out there. Kevin, you do have a copy on me, correct? How you doing, buddy? Good to be out here with you in the booth tonight and put you with us here. And Super Late models at Volusia, you know how that goes. They're already underway here. Minor yellow out front here again. Looking pretty good here as we stack up. 3 laps out of 10 for the first week.
Well, pretty interesting doing a slider right there.
Oh, didn't quite get it though. Throws Adam Bell up the track. Eric's going to bring him around and the yellow back out.
Yep, he threw a slider and didn't clear him on there. Caught the
Didn't
front
quite
right
clear it,
there.
did he? You will have that. I know some of these guys in True Race are not familiar with the Super Late models, so this past week for them, after coming from Knoxville in the 358s, kind of a big adjustment for some of them to make, but nonetheless, it's a lot of fun, dude.
Big jump going from the 358s to these. You
Yeah,
know,
big
a lot more throttle control there, and cars would tend to have a little more grip and jump a little bit harder, and sometimes you can't back out. You just got to keep it matted to get around people like that, but it's a risky move.
Definitely, indeed, and it is weird how you drive these things with the throttle more so than you would think. Every time I know, speaking for myself, I go driving down in the corner, overdrive it, and know that whether I'm pulling a slider like you just seen there or not, I may or may not, make it out of the corner, but I'm going to have to push that throttle more so than the brake to pull me out of it if something goes wrong. So that's something interesting here with these Super Late models. Got a 50-lap feature tonight here for these guys. 2 more heat races, I believe, after this. Philip Neese in the 38 be your leader here. Brad Lawson behind him, Jeff Kemp, Brandon Ward, and Paul Owens round out your top 5. Chris Morris in the 19, 6th place. John Kuntz in 58 and 7th. They're doubling back up. I think they're going to go green here next time around out of 4. Philip Neese will be bringing them back to the green flag here. They're doubled up all the way back, so we'll get the rest of the heat race 1 here underway. Hopefully get it under green, and we'll see what happens, Kev. And here we go. Pace car's ducking right on off. Wait till he clears the track, and he didn't waste any time hitting the loud bell there. Jeff Kemp slides up though. In 3rd place, back in the back on the start. The tires knocked off on him. And they've got a little more space this time in between them. 5 laps of 10 will be 6. Will be halfway this time in heat race as they come around by the start-finish line. They got a little piling up back here in the back. I'm not sure if they made it through it or not. Seen a couple cars high. They did. They're there. Everybody made it through. A couple guys might have overdrove the corner there. The road's running 3 wide in the back. It's going to be John Coots, Paul Owens, Jacob Washledger. Brandon Ward's back up in the top spot here. He took advantage of that yellow, I believe. He did not start in the front, if I'm correct. And these guys back here running just as hard as they would anywhere else on the track, whether they're up front or not. 3 laps to go, though. I think they're coming to the popsicle sticks in a battle for the lead brewing. It's Brad Lawson in the 63 car going to try to challenge Phil Neese there in 38 for the lead. They're coming to the white flag, though, this time around. He's looking for it, trying to get a setup on him. To see if he can pull it off. Maybe he can, we'll see as we go to the white flag. 1 lap to go here in heat race number 1. He's got the room. He's going to try to throw it in a little deeper. Didn't quite make it stick. And give heat race to the 38 of Philip Neese. Philip Neese, that Longhorn car. Brad Lawson in the 63 behind him, finishing second. Jeff Kemp in third. Brandon Ward, Ryan Burkhart is your top 5 rounding out. And Adam Bell is able to come back from that incident at the beginning there, that slider, and finish 6th. And RockAuto.com, got to thank them for bringing week number 3 here out for these guys. Super Late Models Volusia, True Racer Championship Racing Series. Got to mention Jeremy Biegner, JB. Thank him very much for having Monkey Designs out here with us. And this opportunity we've been presented to broadcast has been excellent. Breadwinners Racing and B&B Wraps also on board as well this week. So got to give a shout out to those wonderful sponsors that make all this happen and very possible for all of us to enjoy this as much as we do. Race number 2 is on the grid out and stacking up real good. Got a couple of teammates in this one I can see here. Going to be a definite shaker. I'm imagining, I think we got 30 cars, I think it was, Kevin, that come out tonight to run these super late. So big jump from 358s, as you said earlier, and a lot of these guys are, it looks like they're settling right in. So heat race number 2, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this track's definitely looks like it's starting to wear in pretty good. The bottom looks like it's pretty good at the point right now. You know, here give it a little more time and that top start to wear in, and you'll start seeing more side-by-side fighting for the leads and all
You'll see a lot more sliders, a little bit more 2-groove action. So
yeah, I was waiting in the last race for our slider to come through, but I definitely thought it was too early for it yet still.
Yeah, I think he ran out of time. A few more laps, I agree. Yeah, he was reeling him in and trying to get him set up. I mean, like I said, some of these guys might not be too familiar with them, but familiar enough definitely to definitely get a set up and pull a slider on them. It's racing at its best nonetheless. So.
Oh yeah, and the track's really tacky still, as you can see. They're lifting the front end up. All right, here we go, green.
Green flags out, heat race number 2. Joey Neese and Darren Gallagher on the front row. Oh, look, they're stacking up 3 wide. They make contact. That's going to be Drew Hopkins. Amazing save there. That's Logan Velas. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We call him Logan Lucky for the last 2 weeks. He's up there up front. So Joey Neese, Darren Gallagher, Drew Hopkins, Logan, and Sean Swartzlander. You got 2 teammates in the top 5 here. And the 157 car, Hopkins there. It's a back-to-back winner the first 2 weeks. Has to take the EOL though, feature race. But it's opting to run the heat race as well, which I'll absolutely take advantage of all that track time. He's trying to make a move on the well car, Darren Gallagher there. And the 43 of Logan's back there, absolutely putting it on the groove. This is going to be an amazing race, Kevin. These guys are front runners every week. They definitely have a respect for one another. And I'd love to see how this type of simulation world here. These guys definitely don't look like they're having any trouble with these super lates, man. Halfway home in heat race number 2.
They're doing an awesome job. Especially as the race keeps going on, the tracks can get better and better for them too as well. Open the caution flags out.
Oh, we do have a yellow with 4 to go. A tacky racetrack, Kevin. Do you feel like it's going to stay tacky? Pretty much going to be a grippy racetrack, or do you think it'll just blow all out here at once?
I think by the time the feature gets probably about halfway, maybe a quarter of the way in, you're going to see a big difference in the track. I think there's going to be a huge difference in time.
So when it does change over, it's going to change pretty quick, you think?
Yes, sir.
Copy that. We got the 01 car of Riley Rogella, and he's going to be what brought out the yellow here in heat race number 2. It looked like he just come in the corner and either overdrove it and just couldn't quite wrap it back up or get it under wraps. But no big deal there for Riley. Some of these guys, though, I will tell you, they have an absolute love and passion for racing, regardless of what they're in, Kevin. So you can understand that. I think you've actually been in a few late models in your time and day. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And myself, I am a late model man, and this is the car itself. This is why I got into iRacing and what brought me to it. And not knowing what else was out there option-wise, you know, I grew up watching these, so.
Oh, it's a good time. It's definitely a lot cheaper too. I'll tell you that.
Amen to that, buddy. You said. One lap to green. I think we're single file here, Kevin. Joey Nice in the 50 car. That's what I have on the scoreboard up there. Darren Gallagher, Drew Hawkins, the top three. Logan.
See if any of them can make a move here at the start.
There we go. Green flags back out. Single file start here. They do get bunched up and one in the wall in the back there. Might be Dylan Smith. I'm thinking it could have been. He was involved in that. I did see that number flash there. Ruby Wright in the 53 as well. No yellow though. Oh, there is a yellow. Sorry. 3 to go with the yellow coming out. And there's Riley Rogella again in the 01 car. I think he got involved in that stick there at the beginning. When it come green, it was the 15 of it was Dylan Smith, the 15 car that got turned there on the restart, throwing him into those tires. Those tires are notoriously known for holding the things in here that catch us all off guard. And I've hit them many a times. Volusia is one of my favorite tracks on the game for sure. And I know Speed Weeks this year, a couple weeks ago, I wish I'd had a chance to go down there. East Bay, Kevin, tell me your thoughts on East Bay. Would you like to see East Bay come onto this on the iRacing, man? I know you got a little familiarity over there, so.
I would love to see East Bay come on to iRacing, but
wouldn't you though, dude? That'd be awesome.
I did hear supposedly East Bay is going to be getting shut down here shortly.
I heard, I think 2 years. Yeah, they've been bought out 2 years. And then they're going to go back to asphalt. Somebody said they're just going to pave it. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I know that's a phenomenal racetrack down there, and I'd love to see it come on to something like this.
No, I think they're doing away with the track, to be honest with you.
All together, not even going to asphalt.
Correct.
Well, that's sad. That's not good. But hey, they have had a hell of a history as long as they've been around, man, and it's good. It's a good racetrack. I enjoyed watching the beginning of Speed Weeks down there for sure. Darren Gallagher, I believe he's 31 years old, from Butler, Pennsylvania, and Sean Swartzlander. That's Swartzlander Motorsports there. Both teammates in the top 5 as we go to green. The pace car ducks right on off. Let's see if them two teammates can do anything as we take it with 3 to go. Heat race number 2. No one up there. He's making the climb from Hopkins 157 and Logan there. Trying to make the move. He pulls the slider line in there, trying to just test it out. He's testing the water, seeing if it'll work, if he can get there. But he's got the 43 knocking on his back door back there. So, interesting battle enough from second on back to hit. Those good looking paint schemes there, man. Good looking group of cars out there tonight for sure. White flag goes out. Joey Nice in the 50 car. Going to be coming out of 4 for the last time in heat race number 2 and give it to Joey Nice. It's all by him. That's the 12 car, Darren Gallagher. Oh, I'm sorry, the 157. The 43 car, Logan, and then Sean Swartzlander round out your top 5 for heat race number 2. Now, I am showing a B main here, so we do have a B main that's going to be taking place here. Let's not forget our sponsors, though, guys. RockAuto.com, responsible for week 3 out here with True Racer Championship Racing Series. Red Winners Racing, B&B Wraps, and always a thanks to Jeremy Bickner for allowing us to be out here. Kevin at our house with Monkey Designs. That's Mr. John Monkern here on your camera tonight, so give him a shout out there. Pleasure to be out here with him and out here having a good time nonetheless. So thanks to y'all, you guys making this possible, and we'll get B Main out here. It is a lot of cars. I've got a definite feeling that this is going to be just as exciting as what we've seen in heat race number 2, Kevin. With that 50 lap feature though, man, track's still looking like it's holding in place pretty good there. So I think you might have called it right, just right off the book, as you can see in front of you if you had one. Fortunately, we don't know what the track's going to do, but needless to say, man, it's going to be another knockdown, drag-out week here for True Racers. So excited for it as they peel off for B-Main action. There's a lot of cars in this B-Main, that's for sure. I'm not sure how many they're taking. They had 30 cars show up. Kevin, do you have any idea how many they're exactly starting for the feature race? I do not. I'm not aware of that. I'm sorry if I missailed or just overlooked that information. Taking 12 cars. Okay, got 12 cars. Thank you, sir. And that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, what does I was going to say, but can I make sure? 12 cars out, 12 cars in, I think. But you know what that means. That means more racing for us to get an eye on, and more for those viewers out there. If you are out there, give us a like, a share, a thumbs up, some kind of comment, something, man. We're out here doing this for fun, and that's the main reason we love to do it. And if you can't, like Kevin said, it's far more cheaper to do this than it is in real life, unfortunately. But it's absolute banging ass time. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Green flags coming out though. Pace cars ducked off. B Main is underway. Taylor Clement, the 97 car, and Jeremy Buechner, JB in the 02 gets the 58. John Kuntz comes diving it in, and JB able to hold on to it, but the rest of them kind of piled up on the top of turn 2. We got a turtle. I think that is the 58 of John Kuntz though. Let's get a good view here on what happened. Looks like Dylan Smith in the 15 car. Oh, net code. 15 and the 58. Kind of looks like a net code though. But throwing him up there. Good job by JB to duck and dodge that. And the 15 car barely got by. But he just slid up there on the 15 and nowhere to go for him, and then just kind of turned him up, and then the rest is history, as we say. Pace car is back out though, and as we got one lap of 12 showing in here, and John Kuchar 58 cars involved. Get a good look on Jeremy Buechner's car in that 02, man. Good looking ride for him this evening. That's your man responsible for all this, fellas and ladies and gentlemen out there. So that's the man we thank a lot for letting us be here in True Racers Championship Racing Series, brought to you by RockAuto.com, Red Winters Racing, and B&B Wraps for week number. That's a wild goal on there, ain't it, Kevin? The 97.
Yeah, that's a car there. A lot of detail in that skull
the Terminators, I think I've seen Terminator on the door, maybe. It's wild. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did not see that, and that's not correct. But that is a very detailed car. You're right, sir. Dylan Smith, 15 car. He's got a good looking ride. Chris Morris behind him in the 19 also. And then Riley Rogella in that 01 got a Bloomer paint scheme underneath that 01 there. Got some BloomQuest fans out there watching, I'm sure. Jacob Washlager behind him there in the 76. Green flag back out though, B-Main action. Let's see if JB can get back to the front there for a win off there for the B-Main week number 3. He ran good in practices. He had a strong car the past 2 weeks. He's got a top 10 the last 2 weeks. Definitely got the wraps and the hold on these super late models. You see Dylan Smith trying to make a run on him. Taylor Clemens in 97 just pulls them away, maybe by about 3 or 4 car lengths. They come out of 4 there. Lap 4 in the books of 12 in B-Main. 5 of 12 here. They kind of spaced out their nose to tail, and then this is pretty much equal out between the top 2 or 3 cars. Taylor Clement, though, I'm believing that's B&B Wraps ride, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of our sponsors. Got to thank them, man. Some good looking cars. Kevin, you see any cushion or anything being built? That cushion seems like it's maybe not up a little bit on that top side. Like you mentioned earlier, that once the top side comes in, you'll see a little more double file racing. Give me your thoughts on the track of the halfway here in the B main so far.
To be honest with you, it still looks like there's a lot of grip on the track. I mean, the cushion don't look like it's really big or anything yet. It looks like it has a long ways to go still before a cushion. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought by the time this B main was over, there'd be a really good upper lane. And oh wow, he just tail split the number 10.
Yeah, we've tried to get away from it. You heard Jake in the 76 down underneath him, I guess. Paul Owens, the 10 car there, trying to just double check it. They've done a crazy little tail whip, didn't it? Threw him in the wall. That brings the yellow out. I'm sorry, Taylor Clement, the 97 Primetime Wrap's going to be, we've done that ride there. Let's go on in a lot of detail that we were talking about earlier. So thanks to the guy behind all this here doing some of the research here, let me know that it's a bad looking ride, I'm telling you. And I just like to have the facts there in front of me. My apologies there for that. JB behind him in that 02 car. Dylan Smith rounding out your top 3. Chris Morris and Riley Rogella in the top 5. 3 to go though will be when we come out. Looks like this B main's going to end up in the green-white checker situation. And then we got to get ready, Kevin. If we ain't got belts tonight, buddy, we're in the booth. But we'll be out there tightening them down with them, buddy. I'll reach over like I do have them. We're going to go 50 laps in the feature race here. Evolution and super late models. I've been stoked about this all week, man. And can't stress enough how excited it is to be out here and do this for these guys. RockAuto.com, got to thank them. Once again, B&B Wraps, Breadwinners Racing. Right to green. We are going to be going green and riding on board with the man himself, JB, Jeremy Bickner in the 02 car. Let's ride with him as the pace car ducks off. See that leader blinking just a tad bit in front of him. Not a big deal here. Let's hope that usually it clears up once they go green, but let's ride on board with JB here as we take the green flag. Oh, got a little jump on him, and he gets bottled up from behind. Oh, he saves it, maybe brings it back. Good save by JB, though. And I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like he just over-anticipated the start there from Taylor in front of him, and that's Tyler. I think that's Tyler in front of him. I'm sorry if I was mispronounced that. Had a good run. Dylan Smith now took advantage of that over JB in the 02 car. We were riding on board with him as we went green. Tyler's going to be taking the white flag though this time around, and Dylan Smith still looks like he's got a pretty decent machine tonight here. Lucia. JB still looks strong too, man. He's not letting him pull too far ahead of him. And Tyler Clement in the 97 car is going to take B main. Dylan Smith, Jeremy Bickner, Riley Rogella, Jacob Bolton, Paul Owens, Chris Morris, Rudy Wright, Jacob Washledger, Wayne McDuff, John Coops, and round out the whole field there for the B main. Getting ready to grid here for the feature race. Philip Neese and Joey Neese will be the front row here in the 38 and the 50. 63 of Brad Lawson, and then Sean Swartzlander in the 412 car. I'm sorry, that was Dylan. No, Darren Gallagher. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. But that'll be who is starting outside of him. And 24 cars here, guys. It's going to make up your feature for tonight. RockAuto.com. Thank them very much for letting Week 3 be the thing that's happening for me this week. I've been excited about this, man. True Racer Championship Racing Series brought to you by RockAuto.com. We got to bring it up, Kevin. Raise the roof on it now. We getting ready to go. Tighten them belts down, boys. Super late models at Volusia Speedway, Barberville, Florida. Thanks, guys, for letting us be out here. Monkey Designs. Thanks, everybody. Grab them belts if you got them. Pull them tight, yeah, because we are going green for 50 laps here at Volusia.
Here we go. Let's get ready, guys.
Mic on.
Next time around, man.
Mic off.
Well, let's see what happens here, Kevin. Gonna maybe save a tire or two if you can. Do you anticipate the wreck? Do you just hold on, grip, and bear it? We'll find out, man. But definitely excited. RockAuto.com, your Week 3 sponsor, guys. True Racer Championship Racing Series. We will be going green this time around. Philip Neeson, the 38 car, brings us to it. Joey Neeson outside of him. Pace cars ducking right on off. Put the hammer down. Super late models at Volusia. We are green.
Good start.
Was a good start there behind it. Bottled up. Looks like everybody made it through, though. Got to have the patience. The 63 car. And Darren Gallagher, I'm sorry, the 12. He gets shuffled to the top side, pushing him back. Going to give lap 2 and 1 to Philip Neeson, the 38 car. Who? Joey Neeson behind him. He gets bottled up with Brad Lawson. Brad Lawson loses it. And that bottles him up, bringing out the yellow. And good Lord, we have a parking lot there out of looks like the 63 shuffled up the track there into Darren Gallagher. And that started that. As we come along here with him, he just has to check up for the 50 car in front of him. And when he does, that bottles the whole field up. And then the rest, as you can see, wow.
Nowhere to go at all.
Dylan Smith, a 15 car, he took quite a ride, flipped up Turtle up on top of the wall there. Just one of them incidents, I guess you kind of, they were running good, everybody spaced out nose to tail, and then kind of had nowhere to go there.
One check's up and it just becomes a chain reaction.
There you go, that's it. You just kind of have to grab your chest, hold the belts hold you in that situation. That's why we pull them tight in, but
mic on.
.38, Philip Neese there, that got Longhorn Road on that car there. He's got a good looking ride. And Joe in the 50 there, he's got a nice looking ride as well. Last week's winner, Drew Hopkins in the 157 car, who started in the rear of the field here. He's already up to 18th, and it looks like he made it through that incident there at the beginning. So not very much damage, a little bit on the right rear, crinkling some of that spoiler up for Drew Hopkins. But let's try to keep an eye on him tonight. Got one lap showing here. And nope, that's going to be it. It's a single file restart. And we're back under green here at Volusia in the super late model. Philip Neese with a nice start out the gate. Just took right on off, and their nose to tail following him on the way back. Joey Neese in the 50 car there. Takes it in. They're 3 wide in the back. That's going to be Darren Gallagher. He's there trying to throw the moves down the inside of Brandon Ward and Ryan Burkhart. They're having a nice little battle back there for sure. There goes Darren Gallagher. And Sean Swartzlander, he's there too. He has to check up, though, to keep out of Ryan Burkhart. He does that. But we are back under yellow. with 5 laps, 4 laps, if not 5, I'm sure, into lap 50 here. That's the 76 car. See what happens here as he comes into 1 and 2. He just had neck code again, I think is what I'm hearing. It looks like on the screen there that he just keeps up off of the 22 car underneath him. It just looks like he just tries to keep getting, you can hear him down there. He's a little anxious, not knowing exactly where he's at. But it was the net code, I'm pretty sure, sending him to the outside wall. So definitely an issue. I think iRacing's had a few issues with that this week. So new updates, week 13 approaching, you'll have those kind of things. But we are 5 laps, getting ready to go into the feature race here of 50. Guys, you hear? I've heard other broadcasters, announcers blame netcode a lot for some of their incidents, and you have those guys out there that just do this kind of thing, and neither here nor there. That doesn't matter. That right there, folks, I'll tell you, was definitely a netcode situation to blame. So they're doubling back up though, 1 lap to green, so they're going to come green this time, Kevin. Doubling them back up though. You think that's a good move? We'll see what happens. Philip Neese in the 38 car, followed by Joey in the 50 outside of him. Let's see if we can get some green flag runs here. 43, both teammates back there on that 3rd row. Darren Gallagher, Sean Swartzlander. Adam Bell's up there, I see now. Takes cars off. Wow, pedals down. Here we go. Man, you need some rocket start, dude. Sorry, Kevin. Sean Swartzlander hanging it wide outside. The bottom, Kevin, definitely, like for myself at the bottom here, here sometimes you say, that's where it looks like you need to be. They run 3 wide there. Darren Gallagher, Brandon Ward, and Logan. Logan Lucky in the 43 car. Didn't quite get it. Just got to be a little more patient on that throttle there. They are duking it out all the way back. That brings the yellow out. I've seen them stacked up about 4 wide there. Back behind them, lap 7 out of 50. We'll try to get you a little shot of what happened there as soon as we can figure it out. There's the 76 car.
Are you giving out wave rounds?
That's Jacob Washledger. 76, good looking green and black car. They are just like stacked up in front of him. That was 3 or 4 wide up there in front of him. Looking Davenport paint scheme on that 49 car. Drew Hopkins involved in that 63 car. I've seen him there as well. Dustin Ward, the 22. Riding along with him to see what's going on. JB there, Jeremy Victor, and the other 2 up top of him. Drew Hopkins trying to take the battle. They're 3 wide up in front. There's the 01 O'Reilly gets tagged. And then causes him to catch up and wash up on the top side. And then the yellow comes out. So not quite sure what happened there. Maybe they had a starting grid situation, but nonetheless, we are back once again for the 3rd time this evening under yellow, 7 laps out of 50 complete. Looks like that 49 car gets in the 58. That's low. That's 58 car, it's John Coombs. I was going to say Logan Coombs, but I got Logan Lucky on the right of it. 58 of John Coombs, and the 49 Davenport car is what caused that yellow, if I'm not mistaken. And we're showing here 1 lap to green. We'll get caught back up to speed here. Live feed coming at you. Monkey Designs, baby, that's where we are. That's the voice of I'm Caleb Wright, Kevin Prettyman. RockAuto.com, B&B Wraps, Breadwinners Race. We're all out here with you. Going to try to take it again. 50 car started this one on the inside of the lead. Philip Neese has been getting some crazy restarts all night, so he just took off and never participated. Almost missed it. They go 3 wide. Brandon Ward 4 wide almost. Logan Darren Gallagher, Brandon Ward, Philip Neese, they're all there. They're 3 wide coming out of 4. Wow. Adam Bell's there, Sean Swartzlander's there, Darren Gallagher. Philip Neese leads lap 9 of 50 though. What a battle in second, third, fourth on back, man. They are absolutely having a good time if nothing else. They stayed 3 wide again. Second place though, going to go to Brandon Ward this time. Going in the 3 car, but 7 on the screen there in front of you. 53, the lap car slow on the track. Looks like you might have took some damage over there. Coming up on him, let's see how they do get around him. Lap traffic, Kevin Nutt's well about it. Plays a big factor in some of these races here, especially the big ladder cars. Even though Volusia is a half mile, it's harder to navigate these kind of things when you've got a car that drives the throttle like that.
Yeah, that's for sure. It makes it kind of difficult sometimes to run where you want to run. You know, if there's a lap car, you might have to go a different route just to make sure. But, oh, there's a caution flag out.
Caution flag is out. Kevin, you are correct though. That's very true, man. You can't always drive these cars, turn them on a dime. So definitely interesting to see how that's going to take place. Riley Rogella though, in the 01 car, will be in your pits for this one, and it'll be him who comes in under 1. Just a little bit too hard. Neck cut again, could have been, but he washes up the track there and takes the outside wall out. 12 laps into 50 though. Riley had a decent night. He ran good in the B main. Just tries to push it 3 wide there and doesn't quite get it there. And gets in the marbles up top and it just washes them off. Fourth yellow out this evening. True Racer Championship Racing Series. Jeremy Beekner, JB. See where he's at on the board. He will be showing 12th on my screen. Drew Hopkins, though, the 157. He's worked his way up to 11th place. So we got to keep an eye. That's last week's winner there. We're only 12 laps in. That 24-car field. He's already up to 11th. So I guess for him, Kevin, if you want my opinion, it'd have to be dodging all the wrecks, anticipating everything, just having enough patience to work around it when it does come. But good driving by Drew Hopkins there.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like the bottom's starting to go away as well. It looks like the track's transitioned to the top, maybe a little bit lower than the top, but it looks like there's a slick spot going down there in the middle, and the only way you're going to be able to run that bottom is to be down there by that wall, and that's dangerous. You know, you can't always get that grip coming out.
Well, as you called it, sir, bottom's gone away. It might come back later on. The pace car's going to duck on off. Philip Neese and Brandon Ward, your front row, lead us out with Owen Green. 50 car, Joey Neese is there along with Logan as well. Adam Bell in the 23 car. Dylan Smith, the 22 car there. Oh, they're getting tight. That's awful tight there coming out of 4, that's for sure. They're definitely throwing in shots early. That's Dustin Ford in the 22, Logan and Adam Bell in the 23, the 43. John Swartzlander is in 9th place, and Darren Gallagher, he's right there with them. I think they're still leaking it out back there for 15 laps, lead of 50. We are still under green. Darren Gallagher now up to 7th place, battling with Chris Morris there. And the yellow back out, 16 laps, got 4 more in that time before we went yellow. And we have a turtle on the speedway. Turtle. That's going to be the 51 car, Jeff Kemp. Gets loose out of 4, comes through there, gets, oh, there's a bottle. Oh, it's the 15 car again. Dylan Smith, who's had some pretty bad luck getting caught up in the stuff there, and that gets 51 car Jeff Kemp up and up on his top. It's a regular racing incident, man. Kevin, they are battling hard, man. There's a 3 wide situation to be taken advantage of. They're going to take it. And the 10 car there, that's sure going to be, you know, an iRacing good-looking car there. It looks like he just kind of checked up or got in the back of the 15, turning him around, and we're going to take a look at this one more time here. As I was saying, Kevin, sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, he just come in, car hooked up, dude, and then took right off, and he just had a run like that. When you get a run like that, Kevin, explain to our viewers out there, man, what it's like in these cars when you feel how much traction can change and how much the car is actually gripping.
Well, you know, it's really big with the fact that these cars have a lot of power and everything happens so quickly. So when somebody starts getting loose in front of you and they turn and it becomes a big checkup point, you know, it's so hard to get off the gas and get on the brake fast enough. And even then, when you get on the brake on these cars, dive the front end, they don't stop, they just slide.
Right.
So you're gonna hit them.
Mic
It's
off.
just it's a matter of when. It's not if, but when.
Correct.
Thank you, sir. And Philip, another good restart there. Coming back to green, 16 to 50. Brandon Ward behind him, though. Sorry. Joey Neese.
23 had a nice run off the bottom to get up there in 5th place.
Then I see Sean Swiftlander gets good. He gets backed up there with the 19 car. And I was thinking that they might be staying green, but they bring the yellow back out again. And Sean Swiftlander Motorsports involved in that as well. The 19 car is going to be Chris Morris. Let's see what happens here. He gets up, washes up the track. Might have got some contact by that 97 Tyler. Looks like the 15 though come down in front of him. And just had nowhere to go. But everybody kept it under wraps until afterwards, and then the 19 car, 15 car.
Oh, he hooked JB up.
Oh, he hooked JB, got Jeremy Beekner involved. It was JB that he turned around though, caught. Wrong place, wrong time. Darren Gallagher and Sean Swiftlander right there involved. He did. He clipped JB, sending him up the wall. And, oh, nice. He flips it back on all fours, though. But a hard lick there for the 02 car. Philip Neese there in the 38 car. He's been getting some crazy good restarts, man. The car just looks like when the green comes out, he's just gone, rocket style. And there's been a lot. I'm hearing over the radio there that they got a lot of respect for one another, and there's been some apologies and some my bads initiated after this one, and we double back up when we go green next time around. But like I mentioned there, 3-3 RockAuto.com True Racer Championship Racing Series. Breadwinners Racing B&B Wraps bringing this all out to you. Once again, a thanks out to those guys to make this all possible. It's a good looking field of cars, still quite a few of them. They had one fast repair for this one, guys. Remember that. And once again their pace car is going to duck right on off, and green flag. Brandon Ward on the outside, he got a good start, able to hang up with Philip this time. He's trying for the lead. He's got him cleared. That bottles him up in the back though with Logan and 23 Adam Bell. Give lap 18 though to Brandon Ward at the 7 car. Logan gets in there trying to hold it up. They go 4 wide out of 2 there. Adam Bell got a good charge on the bottom. Drew Hopkins, I see Drew Hopkins now. Last week's winner, he's there on the bottom. He's got a machine that's sticking to the grip down there for sure.
Yeah, he's coming through that field pretty quick down there on that bottom.
He's ran the bottom here for the last 2 weeks. What I've seen, he's in my category of what I'd like to call the bottom.
Keeps walking that bottom, he's gonna hit that yellow tire down there on the inside wall.
If he ain't already, look at the damage on the left front of that car. We're right on board there with the last winner of Drew Hopkins, the 157 car. 21 laps of 50 though, complete. Oh, he's cutting it close, man. Underneath the 23 Adam Bell there. All about throttle control down on the bottom there. Kevin, already that they have a lot of motor in these cars. You got to be more patient down there on the bottom. Run down there.
Oh, it's definitely about getting the tires to hook on there on the bottom and getting it to power out without losing that traction. Once you lose that traction, she'll pull the smoke out of the tires and you ain't going nowhere backwards.
Yeah, backwards, he said. That's correct.
As you can see, he's starting to lose that pace on the bottom to the guys on the top. He's not getting the runs out of the corner.
No, definitely not that he was. It's just causing the 7 car behind him to creep up on him. They're all pretty much knotted up there together. From Adam Bell there in the 23 car. Oh, neck code again since the 38 of Philip Neese. We're going to come to halfway this time. He's saved by him. Good save by Philip Neese in the 38. Oh, the 23 and the 22 make contact though. Kind of space out a little bit there, but you've got the 97 Tyler Clemens in there as well, trying to take a stab at it when he can. Brandon Ward's on the high, but Drew Hopkins is now showing third on the scorecard in front of us, Kevin. The bottom, even though the leader is on his way out, Drew Hopkins, and the yellows is out as well. Drew Hopkins on the move here in the 157.
You might have a chance now to get up there and catch him. I don't know. I didn't think the bottom would hold like that, but then again, with those guys fighting on the top like that, allowed him to catch him.
It allowed it overcompensate, because you were right. It did look like he was losing a little bit of pace there after the restart. When the restart came out, he was gone. He was checking out on the bottom or on his way to it, but you're definitely right on the minimum of pace. But I guess the top side, like you said, the battles going on up there, the middle of the top, compensated and allowed him to get and keep that momentum he had there on the bottom. '53 in the Ruby right. Sheen there, Grizzly on the front of his car. The car there. It looks like he's got a little push right front, taking some damage. Could be, I think, what brought the yellow out here with 24 to go. '19 of Chris Morris in front of him. I like that color blue on that car. Pretty far for sure. One lap to green showing. We're just under halfway here. They're doubling back up. True Racers Championship Racing Series Super Late Models. And it's going to be Joey Neese in the 50 car out front. Brandon Ward outside of him. Drew Hopkins, Adam Bell, Tyler Clemens, Ryan Burkhart, Dustin Ward, Phil Neese, Logan Velez, Lucky, Sean Swartzlander. Good start by Joey Neese at 22 car though in the pits there after making the run to the front there the last time. Took that one faster there though. They got up pretty wide there. That's going to be Swartzlander. Swartzlander Motorsports is back there battling it out. Where's Drew Hopkins, Kevin? On the bottom. Clipped the tire out of 4, but he's there trying to get the lead at left front. He's going to hold on. He's going to have to do this mistake on that tire there out of 4.
They'll hit it one too many times and they'll tear that left front completely off that car.
Yellow's out though. You were right, Kevin. They'll tear it from off and won't have one. I know back in my day, I can remember growing up, I've seen late model drivers that have had that happen. I've seen the left front come off and roll down into the pits, or not anywhere near it, rolled up on the track on the wall. Race day green. Well, I can remember a driver carried the left front all the way around the track and was able to, hold it. He had to push the car 10 times harder, obviously, to keep the hub from off the dirt. But it happens. 15 car there, watching him slide up in front of JB in the 02. The 02 is able to keep it to the metal and go. And still, look at that car spin and come right back. Like he just absolutely was made to do that. Like he meant to do that. Obviously, he did not, but good job by the 15 car. and by JB and the O2 to keep it together and keep it moving. iRacing obviously felt needed brought the yellow out, but that was pretty wild to watch there. And we got the 157 car now. He just come up through Kevin here. It's going to be interesting to see him starting on the outside there. What are you thinking he's going to do strategy-wise to try to get by Joey?
Well, I mean, he's going to have to. It depends if he gets a start and actually starts with him. I mean, he's going to have to run the outside. But yeah, I see him trying to dump to the bottom as fast as he can. You might see a cross right off the start here and then dive to turn 1. It depends on what happens with the number 50 when he gets to start.
And we are not long from that, my friend. We will be going green this time around. We're just under halfway, right at 20 laps to go. Fuel an issue here too, Kevin. Here, I hope everybody that got all the fuel that they need to finish this race. Drew's already getting ready to see what he can do on the 50 car. Joey, as we go green, he cuts down, cuts Brandon Ward off. Brandon Ward, I'm sorry. He comes straight to the bottom, Kevin, as you said, man. He's trying to make that cut cross right off the bat. But the 97, Tyler Clement in there. He showed a lot of good speed in practice, and then the B main as well. He's taking the challenge from, Drew Hopkins up top, or down on the bottom, I'm sorry, where he started up top. He's thinking that, that cross was made, that move was his. Tyler Clement is back there, back, watching behind the two and making the try. And I'm here, the other car coming up on, the leader's coming up on him. We're going to try to see what these guys can do. But going to give Drew Hopkins 17 to go, 18 to go. The lead, gave him the lead down on the bottom side, but Luis, that car down the inside, got out of the way. Yellow is out, though. It did pull out the yellow, just the lap car trying to get out of the way, and then bringing the yellow out. That's John Kuntz in the 58 car. But we did have a leader, so we'll see where iRacing scores on Kevin. But Drew Hopkins able to get a lead lap lead into that as well. And 58's got some damage for sure. The car's all twisted up. Realizes he can't make it back to the pits in time, so he just pulls off to the other side and brings out the yellow through iRacing. So nothing done there, but we got 18 to go. And I'm thinking that it's got it scored as Drew Hopkins is going to be your leader this time, starting on the inside. We have a new leader. Season 1 for these guys here, True Racer Championship Racing Series. Drew Hopkins, though, come out in Season 1, won the Week 1 in the Big Block Modifieds. Won Week 2 at Knoxville back-to-back in the 358s. Can he make a three-peat here, Kevin, and take a win here in the Super Late Models at Volusia? He did start in the rear of the field, though. Let's keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I believe they're going to go green, if not this time around, this next time around, it will be confirmed. Green flag will be out with just under 20 to go with 18 exact laps to left to run here at Volusia. But with these yellows, these guys have got to be pushing it on fuel, though. So I'm interested to see if some of these leaders up front here still have enough fuel to make it to the end. .157 going to be the new leader here. Pace car's ducking on off. See if we can finish this one under green. Drew Hopkins brings them out of 4.
Good start.
Tyler Clement, he made some moves up on the top. He's down on the bottom side now. I don't see Drew making the slider up over in front of the 50. He did pull it really close to that left front, though. On the tires, he's taking quite a bit of damage. But he is so low, so much lower than everybody else on the track. And the yellow once again here, folks. Yellow once again.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough to beat down there. He's
Very tough to beat. I'm not even sure if your topside momentum, Kevin, will be able to carry through to beat that. I'm not sure. I've seen the super late model, and I've ran them here. Like I said, I love the super late locally. I'm not seeing one stick that low. Here's the yellow, the 51, the 10 car there in front of him, and the 19 car gets involved with the 15, and the 19 of Chris Morris and the 15 of Dylan Smith just kind of get together there. Bad turn of luck there for the 19 car, Chris Morris. He's a good racer, man. A lot of these guys, they love the sport that this is, dirt racing in itself, and just a turn of bad luck with the 19 car. So hopefully we keep that bad luck away from him and turn it around next week as we go back to the big block modifieds. One lap to green, here we go, guys. We're going to try to strap them down tight, or at least make sure they're still strapped tight. I'm hoping they are, because these super light models bring a lot of excitement to the game here, and they bring a lot of excitement in real life. If anybody out there's never seen them in real life, you got to go to your nearest dirt track and get a view on them. Drew Hopkins in the 157 and the 50 car of Joey Neese in the front row. Pace car will be ducked right on off this time. And back under green. 10 cars still on the lead lap here. Good start by the 157 and Drew Hopkins. Adam Bell trying to make the bottom work. The 38 car, though, stops up Sean Swartzlander and Darren Gallagher, teammates, both running the bottom. I don't see a yellow yet, but the 38 car, Philip Neese, bottled them up. Seeing Adam Bell making that late model stick to the bottom. Got Tyler Clemens is still able to come back. He washed back up the top side, but can Adam keep that bottom down? You can see he's just running much lower, and he's got one of the teammates of Swartzlander Motorsports around. That's going to be Sean Swartzlander. Or Darren, I'm sorry, there's teammates. Knew that they've got similar vehicles, good running, good looking cars, but they couldn't quite tell. They've mud covered all over them, man. That is Darren Gallagher getting burned by the 22 car, Dustin Ward, and everybody else kind of got in a chain reaction there with 14 to go, but Swartzlander Motorsports car taken out of this one there early before the race is over, and 14 to go, that's got to be heartbreaking. Look at the mud on these cars. Unbelievable. 22 just kind of overdrove it, though. Took it right on in there deep as he could, and then Darren just didn't have anywhere to be. Didn't even know it was coming, and could be a few apologies sent out over that one. We'll have to listen in, check, and make sure. Still scoring the 157 car, Drew Hopkins out front. Come from the rear, guys. And he's able to hold off that damage off the left front and keep out of those tires long enough. Kevin, 14 to go. Let's see if he can pull it off, buddy. Be a three-peat. One lap to green here. One lap to green. Double foul as they come back around. Riding on board with the 50 car. Joey Koontz. Neese, I'm sorry. John Koontz. Riding on board with him as we come to the green flag here. Joey Neese in the 50 car. And he fires right there. See the 157 down the inside. Good start. Adam Bell, though, is there. Logan is there. Bellis is there. Velas. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name correctly. Logan Lucky is what I know him as in my heart. They're 3 wide with Tyler Clemens. Second place, the 50 car. Joey Neese is still holding the top side in, but looks like the 157's had to move up off the bottom. Actually, he's not. He's still blue, Kevin. He's out of that track. And his marks are hit every time, Kevin. You know how hard it is to hit your marks in these cars. Any way, shape, or form, much less run the bottom like that here as they come to 10 to go. Giving up. 157 still there. Tyler Clemens going to have that three-way battle. He washes up the track, though. Oh, here they get to him. They get to him. They're going to make a move. Tyler Clemens in the 97 car. Adam Bell, we're going to have a four-way battle for the lead. As it comes to 8 to go. Definitely got right up on him, man. Oh, that was close there on the entry. Slides up in front.
What a run on the outside.
7 laps to go. That four-way battle, you can throw them all under a blanket. The 157 back to the top side to try to block off the 97 of Tyler Clemens. Bottom might be gone, Kevin. Here goes Tyler, though. He's going to try to throw it up in front of 157. He clears him off back over, though, from Drew Hopkins. But what a move by the 97 of Tyler Clemens. He throws the slider right back on him, and he closes the door. Not happening for second, he said. Adam Bell back behind him trying to make sure he got somewhere to go when it takes place in front of him. Ross back over there from Tyler. Still throwing it in there. They're trading back and forth, getting him second place for it. 5 to go. Joey Neese is just like, keep doing what you're doing, keep battling it out. I'll walk right away with this one. And give that one to Drew Hopkins. Throw it around. Oh, and there's the front. Now here's Adam Bell. We got a 3-wide battle. And what better to do, folks, and what better to call for you than a 3-way battle for second. Here's Grayson Sliders with 3 to go here at Volusia, the super late models, true racing series. This is going to be fun to watch here. Popsicle 6 will be in the air for Joey Neese in the 50. RockAuto.com being your quick 3 sponsor here, guys. What a race it's been. A lot of yellow. But this battle right here is what you'll see. Popsicle 6 in the air, coming to white this time. It's got me fired up. Everybody should be on the edge of their seat. Adam Bell's going to try to throw it down on the bottom, make it stick. Will he be able to pull it off? He's got to run. 1 lap to go for the 50 of Joey Neese. Let's see who they got, what they're going to have to pull out for this one. Last time into 3 and 4. There goes Tyler Clemens to pull a slider on Drew for the last time. He's got him cleared and he's got him. He's got him. Tyler Clemens in the 97. Good move there on Drew Hopkins for second. Third place goes to the 157 of Drew Hopkins. Fourth is Adam Bell. And Joey Neese in the 50 car. Your winner here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Volusia Super Late Models. Once again, got to thank RockAuto.com for having a week 3 sponsorship with them, and Jeremy Bigner for letting us come out here. I am the voice, as well as Kevin. We are your voice for Monkey Designs. And what an honor, what a race that was there, Kevin. Any thoughts on that, buddy? Wow.
That was exciting, man. That was really exciting. That was crazy watching him battle 3 wide going into second place, and Tyler making that slider coming out of turn 4, making it stick and holding off Drew. That was just amazing.
They were trading them, man, lap for lap for lap, just trading back and forth. As you see, the guys top 3, Joey Neese, Tyler Clemens, and Drew Hopkins, creating up for a picture. We'll have your interviews here with the top 3 here momentarily, folks. Sticking with us. What a race that was there at the end, though. Quite a few yellows, no big deal, though. That made up for all of it. A lot of excitement involved in these late models for sure, and who better than true racers to bring it to you? Bringing it full speed to you as well. That was about as good as it gets as far as a battle for them late models. what a good time it's been this evening once again with these guys. I appreciate everybody, and gonna have driver interviews coming up right here in just a minute. Can't forget our other sponsors out here too as well, guys. True Racer Championship Racing Series, Red Winters Racing, B&B Wraps, the main week 3 outing, RockAuto.com. All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto. And we've got the 157 third place finisher tonight, Drew Hopkins, here with us. Gonna ask him. Drew came from the back of the field, man, ran like a scalded dog. I gotta know for sure, as well as everybody else here, Kevin included, how did you make the bottom work like that, man? And what are your thoughts on tonight's third place finish? Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, it was a good run for us. Having to start there in the back, 24th to 3rd. We'll take it. We was in the lead there, but hood was up in my face where I hit that inside wall there, and I think my right front was a little killed where I hit the outside wall too. I pretty much ran into everything, it sounds like, but the bottom was there. It just had that grip patch down there, and if you could keep your left rear in it, keep the car straight, and try to get off the turns straight, you could get off it pretty good, and it was there. It was really good to about 5 laps to go or wherever. Just congrats to, I think, Joey, he won, and Tyler for second. It was a good run by everybody up there.
Indeed, it was, Drew, and I appreciate that, man. It was fun watching you run tonight. Let's give a shout out to some of them sponsors you got, man, on your third place finish.
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I mean, without him, this wouldn't be possible. And I just want to give a big shout out to Invasion Gaming. They're a new sponsor this year. If y'all haven't already, go check them out on Facebook and like, follow. If you're in the Hazard, Kentucky area, go check them out. And then I'd like to give a thanks to Keltner Contracting, Bighorn Taxidermy, Newton Cattle Farms, Envision Customs, and Kentucky Dirt Eye Racing League, and Jeremy and everybody that puts this league on, and you guys for broadcasting.
Thanks very much, Drew, man. Congratulations on your third place finish, buddy. We will see you next week, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And then second place tonight with an awesome battle at the end with Drew Hopkins there. He had a good running car all night long. In the 97 is Tyler Clemens. Tyler, you got a copy on me, bud?
Do, sir.
How you doing, man? Tell us a little bit about how you made your run through the night, how the car was, and a little bit about that battle there at the end with Drew Hopkins, man. Congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you. Well, it started off pretty shitty, starting fourth in my heat, getting ran over on the first lap, and then winning the B main by about a second and a half was pretty interesting. First B main for the league, by the way. So
congratulations on that.
That's a big deal. And then starting deep in the field, I was just gonna be happy with the top 10. Honestly, I didn't think I had much. And then as the race came on, I found the middle line. I just started making moves and passing people, and it just worked out to my favor. I got up. Me and Drew battled basically the whole race, all the way to the front. Adam Bell gave me a hell of a run. Logan Bellas gave me a run. Joey Neese, man, he was quick. I thought I had something for him, but I didn't have enough. But when me and 100% they helped. I honestly didn't think I was going to get Drew. I settled in for third and was just waiting for turn 4 of the last lap, and was like, screw it, I'm going to throw it. And it started.
He said it worked out, dude, and practices and everything makes for all the time. The more seat time in these super lates you get, the better off you do. But let's be thankful that you got a car like these, because it gives you a different respect on them for sure. But give us a shout out to some of them sponsors you got to thank tonight, Tyler Clemens and the 97 car, your second place finisher.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting this. I'd like to thank Jeremy for throwing up a great league, probably one of the best leagues I've ever ran. My teammates of Ruthless Racing for allowing me to race for them. and Hooters, because they have the best wings.
They do have good wings.
And Drew, thanks again for racing me clean.
All right, the 97 car, Tyler Clement, your second place finisher. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
All right, guys, we're going to try to get a word in with your winner of tonight's race here at Volusia, the 50 car, Joey Neese there. Joey, you got a copy on us, bud?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man? Good win tonight. Good battle staying up front, man. I know you fought and drove your hind end off to get there and stay there. And then the 97, Tyler and Drew, they was there at the end. Tell us a little bit about how you kept it together, and then give us a shout out on your sponsors, buddy. Congrats on your win tonight.
Oh man, dude, I don't know. This is my first league win ever, and I mean, he obviously had some car damage there. There was no way I was going to pass him like I did, but it was like once I got out front, it was smooth sailing from there. I got out in the lead earlier and lost it on a restart, and kind of got shuffled back a few times, but I stuck with it and kept digging.
And that's what it's all about, man. These super lates, they definitely bring something new to the game here, and it's a reason why I got in. There's a lot of fun involved with these cars here. Give us a shout out on some of them sponsors you got to thank tonight, Joey, and good run.
Setup was fine. I mean, I liked it. I mean, it could have just suited me, but I like ripping the top here at Volusia. I cannot run the bottom to save my life, so it worked out the way the track wore in, and it was great.
A good setup makes for practice and everything. It all helps, dude. And I obviously I run the bottom here at Volusia. I'm a bottom feeder. It's one of my best tracks, one of my favorite cars. So, it'd be interesting to get out there. Maybe we can get out there together one day, Joey, and run and pull some laps together. But congratulations on your win, man. Sign us out with some sponsorships there you got, buddy.
I'd like to thank go ahead. Yeah, I'd like to thank my teammates, Team 5 Motorsports. Ryan Burkhart and Brad Lawson raced with me tonight. I kind of caused Brad to get shuffled back there early on, and I hate that because he started right third, I think. And yeah, shout out to Philip Neese, longtime friend. He's the one I actually seen the league from. Sotomayor Performance Horses, Kindred's Creations, Hudson O'Neill Racing, and Keltner Contracting.
All right, thanks, Joey. Team 5 Motorsports it was, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
Team 5, your winner tonight here at Volusia in the Super Late Models. Thanks for coming out and interviewing with us, Joey.
Another thing, I'd like to thank you guys for putting it on, and just everybody that had anything to do with getting this show going, Rock Auto, all your sponsors and stuff too.
Hey, thanks, man. That's why we do it. We like to give shout-outs to those that make it all possible, because without them, we wouldn't be here. But congratulations on your win tonight, man. And we'll holler at you next week and see what we can do then. And Team 5, your winner tonight, Volusia here.
Appreciate you.
Late models. Thanks, Joey. And for tonight, folks, for me and Kevin Prettyman, Monkey Designs, we're going to sign off with True Racers Championship Racing Series. Got to thank RockAuto.com for being your Week 3 sponsor. Breadwinners Racing, B&B Wraps. I'm Caleb Rife. He's Kevin Prettyman. And we will see you next week, guys. Thank